Hey everyone, I'm Cesare. 100 subscribers. I want to start by saying I know 100 doesn't sound like much. There are channels out there with millions. But I want to tell you something. Every single one of you found this channel because something in the music pulled you in. And that means 100 people out there felt the same thing I felt when I made these songs. To me, that's not a small number. That's a rooms full of people. And if you were all in one room right now, it would be a lot of heartbeat in that space. So thank you. This video is for you. I want to tell you why this channel exists. Because I think some of you might recognize yourselves in what I'm about to say. 3 months ago, I lost 2 family members. Close family. The kind of loss where the phone rings and the floor just drops out from under you. The kind of phone call where you get that chill and that freeze in your heart. And you think you're gonna get through the first one. And then the second one comes before you even figured out how you can recover from the first. I live apart from my family. I'm on my own. And after those losses, the silence in the room got very loud. I think some of you know what I mean by that. The silence is loud. And when you're alone and someone you love is gone, that quiet becomes its own sound. So, I started making music. Not because I'm a musician or an expert. I'm not. I'm a guy from Generation X who needed something to do with all of these feelings. And what I found was that the feeling I was carrying around wasn't just grief. It was nostalgia. And I want to talk about that word for a second, because I think people misunderstand it. Nostalgia isn't just missing the past. It's not just, the good old days. Nostalgia is bittersweet. It's both things at the same time. It's the sweetness of remembering the people, the places, the moments that made you who you are, and the bitterness of knowing those moments don't exist anymore. They're gone. The people in some of those memories are gone. And when you reach this stage of life, whether you're Generation X, whether you're boomer, whether you've just someone who's lived long enough to have lost more than you've gained, nostalgia becomes the dominant emotion. It's not anger, it's not ambition, it's not hope. It's this ache that sits right in the center of your chest. A sweet ache. And you can't get rid of it. And honestly, you don't want to. Because the ache means that those people, those moments mattered. That's what this channel is about. That's what every song on this channel is trying to capture. That exact feeling. The music sounds like the 1960s. I have to be honest with you, I didn't grow up with the 60s music. I was born in the 60s, but I came of age during the 80s. But there's something about this 1960s sound, that big reverb-drenched wall of sound production. The girl groups, the string sections, the piano. There's something about that sound I cannot shake. It lives in my head. It's the sound of nostalgia itself. It sounds the way nostalgia feels. It sounds like memory. Now, I want to give you something tonight, something that I haven't done before. Some of you have already heard these 3 songs. I released them separately over the past few weeks. But what I've never explained is that there are not 3 separate songs. They're one story, a trilogy, the same woman, the same love, the same loss, told across an entire lifetime. I'm going to tell you the story, and I'm going to play all 3 songs for you, straight through, no interruptions, just the music, the way it was always meant to be heard. Here's the story. It's the 1960s, a young couple, they're in love. But he's been drafted, Vietnam, and the first song is the last time they're together. They're standing on a beach, somewhere where the water meets the sky, and they're saying goodbye. Not the kind of goodbye where you say, see you soon. The kind where you both know that everything is about to change, and neither one of you can stop it. That song is called Where the Water Meets the Sky. He doesn't come home. And the second song is What Happens After. She's alone. And she makes a decision. She'd rather be alone for the rest of her life than to try to replace him. That's not a sad decision. It's a loyal one. It's the only thing that makes sense. Some of you know exactly what that feels like. When someone asks, have you thought about getting back out there? You just look at them, because there's no out there. There's just the person who's gone and the space they left behind. That song is called I'll Never Love Again. The third song takes place 60 years later. She's old now. She's lived her whole life. She had a career. She had friends. She had a full life. She got remarried. She found another love. And now she's looking back at all of it. 60 years. And what makes this last song different from the other 2 is that it's not just sad. It's everything. It's the sweetness of a life fully lived, and the ache of that one person who wasn't there to share it. She doesn't regret the choice she made. She make it again. But 60 years is a long time to keep a candle lit for someone. That song is called 60 Years Have Come and Gone. One woman, one love, one lifetime. 3 songs. I'm going to let the music play. No more talking from me. Just close your eyes if you want. Let it take you where it takes you. This is for my first 100 subscribers. Thank you for being here.
in circles on my hand. The sun is sinking low into the sand. We always said forever like we knew, but tomorrow's coming and it's taking you. So hold me where the waves can hear us breathe. Love me like you're never gonna leave. And the ocean knows our names tonight. Two hearts on fire in the fading light. Kiss me slow before the stars appear. Stay a little longer, darling, here where the water meets the sky. Your shirt still smells like salt and summer rain. I memorize your laugh against the pain. We were golden underneath that shore. Two kids who never needed nothing more. So hold me where the tide can pull us close. Right here is where I need you the most. And the ocean knows our names tonight. Two hearts on fire in the fading light. Kiss me slow before the stars appear. Stay a little longer, darling, here where the water meets the sky. I won't say the word goodbye. I just want you off the shoreline and carry you inside every wave that finds me. Oh, the ocean knows our names tonight. Two hearts on fire in the fading light. Kiss me slow before the stars appear. Stay a little longer, darling, here where the water meets the sky. Where the water meets the sky. Where the water meets the sky. I'll never love again. I gave your records to the girl next door. She doesn't know what any of them are for. Your razor's still beside the bathroom sink. I run the water just to hear it think. The mailman brings me letters with your name. I stack them on the table like a game that no one's playing anymore but me. A house of cards eyes that no one else can see. And I could let somebody new walk through the door you painted blue. I could learn another name, but every name would sound the same. So I will lock the door and keep the dark. I will hold my own hand through the park. I will set the table just for one, and I will live inside what we have done. I'll never love again. My sister says there's someone I should meet. He's kind and tall and lives across the street. She says his hands are gentle and his eyes are warm. I said I've seen a gentleman before. I wore his favorite dress to the grocery store. A woman stopped and said, "You look so nice." I almost told her everything's a lie, that underneath this dress a ghost survives. And I could let somebody in, could learn to feel the sun again. I could try to start a fire, but you were everything in time. So I will lock the door and keep the dark. I will hold my own hand through the park. I will set the table just for one, and I will live inside what we have done. I'll never love again. The curtains stay drawn at noon, your pillow still on your side. I know that this is not a lie, but it's the only door that feels like mine. So I will lock the door and keep the dark. I will hold my own hand through the park. I will set the table just for one, and I will live inside what we have done. I'll never love again. No, I'll never love again. I'll never love again. I'll never love again. I'll never love again. I took the bus to Memphis today. The alleys paved, the stone walls torn away. A cafe sits where we used to live, with a glass front door where nothing's left to give. I ordered tea and chose the corner seat, right where our sofa used to be. The girl behind the counter smiled at me. She doesn't know she's standing where we used to be. The persimmon tree is gone, the courtyard filled with stone. They built right through the place where I learned to be alone. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life I carried on. But you never came back home. I close my eyes and I can feel the sand, your fingers tracing circles on my hand. The Coke bottle tipping in the heat, your guitar resting where the waves would meet. You gave me gold and pressed it to my chest, a locket for the years I'd face the rest. They sent you off to Vietnam that fall. The sun went down and you were gone from all. The pine trees lined the shore, the Pacific knew our names. I held the locket where you placed it, and I've worn it ever since that day. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life I carried on. But you never came back home. I set the table every night for one. I locked the gate before the day was done. Your razor gathered dust beside the sink. I ran the water just to hear it think. Your pillow held the shape of where you slept, your shoes beside the step I swept. I wore your silence like a second skin. 5 years before I let the sunlight in, I was not the girl you left. I was someone older, someone changed. I took the years you couldn't have and lived them in your name. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life I carried on. I raised a family, I found my way. But every night I still replay. But you never came back home. I'm married again, I raised a family, 3 children and their children climbed my knee. I traveled far, I laughed, I lived, I gave. I kept the locket but I learned to wave. My husband after you held me for 30 years. He knew about you, dried 1,000 tears. He never asked me to forget your face. He simply loved the woman grief had made. I wonder if you know my face, these lines, this silver hair. I wonder if you'd recognize the woman in this chair. I lived the years you never got. I saw the world you missed. I held new hands and loved new names, but yours was always first. 60 years have come and gone. I built a life I carried on. came back home, where the water meets the sky. I'll never love again. You never came back home.
That's the story. I made these songs because I needed to. Because the silence gets loud and the music makes it quieter. Ironically. And the fact that 100 of you showed up and felt something, that tells me I'm not the only one carrying this around. If this meant something to you, please share it. Not for the numbers. Share it because you know someone who needs it. Someone maybe who can't sleep. Someone maybe who lost someone. Someone who's sitting in the quiet right now. Send them this. Maybe the music can sit in the room with them for a while. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please stay. There's more coming. More songs, more stories. I'll be here. Thank you, all 100 of you. This is just the beginning.